Not a whole lot of information here, except we can guess this is probably going to be Mel support or Mel bot since they have a Vex. Probably going to be mid lane. Unfortunately, yeah, I can't really trade with anybody reasonable here. I'm just going to have to make some sort of educated blind guess here. Yeah, with at least support, I would say either Caitlyn again, or we go Kai'Sa. I think Kai'Sa should work a little bit better with Elise. Have some all-in potential. Okay, Misfortune and Mel is going to be their bot lane. So we basically just want to force extended fights. That should be easy with an Elise. Do we go AD here? Yeah. Perfect. Is on-hit or crit better here? I suppose on-hit wouldn't be terrible this game, but on-hit does still deal quite a lot of magic damage. I would like to avoid it if I already have like 2 AP as well as 1 magic damage tank on my team, who might even build AP item as well, like Leandri's. If we go AD, it's like less tank busting power, I would imagine, or at least it's the tank busting power spikes later. But also it's like so much magic damage. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I autoed the wrong person, my bad. I'll use Barrier, by the way. Perfect. Should be able to win this. Such a shame that they forced me to flash, but oh well. I should have worked to isolate her sooner. If I got an isolated Q without it being split on that 1 minion, then that would have made the difference, for example. So basically I just needed to be walking away from the wave. That was my mistake there. Not too bad though. Gonna give her a hell of a compliment there, because she did a good thing. She deserves a pat on the head. I guess I'll wait for a dagger. I can't really do double longsword on Kai'Sa, can I? Well, I mean, I could always sell the other longsword, but just don't sit right with me to do that. I only get double longsword if I might be down to sell a longsword if needed, but I build it in the hope that I won't have to sell a longsword. If I do it knowing that I have to sell a longsword, it just feels unethical. Imagine how that longsword feels, getting used like that. But also it's like the potential of wasting 105 gold versus the guarantee of wasting 105 gold. I make a distinction there. Oof, just too fast. We need to be careful, by the way. I have no idea where the J4 is. We don't have any wards. I'm going to place one for now. We're getting pushed in, so a ward here is just fine. Don't need to greed for anything further. Gonna place a ward in this brush because Mel ideally should pressure from there. I want to see if she's using abilities on me. Also warns us if J4 tries a really sneaky gank, but at this elo I wouldn't expect that sort of lane gank. Certainly not this early on. Oh, nice. Got them all. I don't have W for 20 seconds now though, so... But either way, I mean, so far they have so much control over the wave. I'm not gonna find a fight in a while, probably. Okay, because that melee... I was gonna give up that melee. It wouldn't have been worth to walk up and tank so much poke damage from both of them, just for that one melee. It walked forwards to actually get it, but... It should have been willing to concede it had that not happened. Whoops. All good. Worked out for me. I got her. Oh, wait, I thought she started off using her shield. What? I would have held on to that. My bad. Oh, I'm confused. I thought... Didn't Elise, like, get stunned by her own E? I thought that's what happened. Maybe she just got rooted by the Mel? My bad, man. Hopefully I'm not getting ganked here. I think that was a flag that just spawned there. The movement spooked me, but I don't think it was a J4. And I should have BF sword here. I'm just making sure, like, walking forwards. In case Mel starts to freeze, I'm in position to bully her off the wave. Force her under turret. Make sure the freeze doesn't go through. Maybe I should have stayed there, but probably not. I probably should just immediately base for my BF sword. thing is there, especially if I was pre-made with like this entire team, I would be confident this cheese could actually work very effectively. But I didn't actually think about Zach. Yeah, if I was just sitting in here, I mean, nobody's checked, because it would make zero sense for Kai'Sa to stay, right? Which is what can make it a good play. I feel like this is a bit too early, though. I'm not even here yet. What are we waiting? Like, why are we not waiting? You waited this long, but chose to go in right before the exactly optimal time? If you're gonna be impatient, why not just go in a minute ago, you know? Why wait until it's almost the perfect time and then suddenly... Nice. Really, guys? We need to, yeah, back her up here while she's walking into lane. Ooh. Oh, thank God. I don't know if Vex is flash or not. Okay, she probably does. There's no other reason why she would be going to this pit. Still, we can force it. There we go. Nice. Unfortunately, Misfortune gets a free shove there when she was... Should have been forced out of the lane, but... I'm giving up that melee to try and cancel her base. It's fairly unlikely I can find it now, but we'll keep walking forwards. I need a base to get my mana back mainly, but might as well get the plating first. Actually, was there a honey fruit there? Maybe if I get a honey fruit, I don't even need the base. I don't see any honey fruits. Shit, I gambled on this. Whoopsie. Oh well. So now I'm 1v2, but I've got a level... like a huge level lead. I'm level 6. So they're level 5s. Okay, Misfortune is level 6 now as well, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say that, like, even if I did have that level lead, I just didn't have the mana to abuse it. Just gonna make absolutely sure I got the cannon. At this point, maybe I just end up staying for the full Yuntal. Well, team is having a mental breakdown. Looks like the honey fruit when you fought J4. Yeah, makes sense. I remember seeing the honey fruit, I didn't remember it being taken. That was a chance, though. Let's try and do the Drake. It's kind of wave, so it'll hopefully take them a little bit to shove this wave. Oh, she's doing it with her ult. Alright, I need to give up some farm. At least the cannon will tank up the turret for a while. I'm gonna stay until my 5th shot, now we start leaving. And if I'm lucky... Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect wave to... drop for the cannon... drop for the Drake, sorry. Because either way, like, I only missed one melee. The rest is just gonna survive just fine because the cannon tanking up the turret. Oop. Okay, now if I could just shove one wave, then base, that would be great. I don't think they're cheesing, so I'm gonna commit my E. Okay, perfect. See if I can get away with this base. Misfortune might have seen me go into the brush, but she's already wasted her E. Question, and please don't judge me, but how do you still manage to play LoL and especially ADC? I mean, what made me lose all desire to play this game is literally this role. So, I've been having a really bad time of it, just like the past week. I think the past week has been just a particularly miserable set of games. Usually though, I used to be really tilted at ADC in general, like I was fucking done with it like 4 years ago now. But I just took a break from ADC, I started playing mid again. And I knew in theory, like when I was playing ADC, like my mindset was bad, but and I knew what the right mindset to switch to fix it was, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I was so tilted. But after I took a break from ADC to play mid for a while, I got that all out of my system. Hang on. Yeah, I got that all out of my system. Oof. Shame. Wow, wait, she actually... That landed. Should be fine. Maybe I can land my W on her. Wow, what the hell? Did she even see my W coming? Okay, we'll play to her anyway. Unless she was scripting, in which case I'll be mad. I don't know why Lux took my whole wave, but whatever. Happens. Time to get over it. Ha! Wow, the elite spiderlings just give us that plating. Ow, ow, ow. She's probably gonna reflect, but oh well. I've got barrier. Nice. Still got barrier, still got flash. If I can, like, flash into Q auto range while they're isolated, they die. That's why I can disrespect here. Like, that was a bad trade, don't get me wrong, but it's a bad trade that got Misfortune into kill range while I'm not really in kill range. And if I don't end up getting a kill, whatever. I mean, I'm just basing anyway, right? What does it matter? The only thing that can kill me is Mel reflecting my stuff back at me. But it looks like she is too scared. If I was to try and fight her, by the way, we hold the Q until after the spell shield. And try and flash for skill shots as well. Whoa. Too risky. That wasn't worth. Healthy way to approach it. Yeah, anyway, I didn't actually finish my points. When I got back to ADC, basically, like I said, I already knew this was the correct mindset to have anyway, but I just couldn't bring myself to fix it. But like once I did finally start playing ADC and I was like mentally refreshed, I realized like there's no point like basing my happiness or like my enjoyment of the game based on the results. Like I need to change my mindset to focus on just being proud of my own performance. And I don't mean my own performance like, oh, if I end the game with a 10-0 KDA, then I'm happy. No, because if you're losing a game, you're probably not going to be 10-0, right? Like your KDA is directly corresponding to you know, the outcome of the game, as well as what your team are doing, as well as how they play around you. No, instead I started to like focus on how well did I CS that game, how well did I perform given the circumstances that I was given. Like if I'm put in a scenario, I'm probably gonna die here, we'll see. So you're gonna try and dive with ult under turret, or... That was terrible, my bad. Alright, cool. Shame about the Zac kill stealing it, but oh well. Yeah, like, if the enemies are gonna dive me under this turret, can I outplay it? Okay, then did I outplay it? Or if I could not outplay it, did I recognize that I was gonna get dived because I was abandoned by my teammates or whatever? And did I just run to my tier 2 and prevent the death? And just do the best with the circumstances, you know? Like, that's what you just have to, like, learn to... It's already the best way to play League of Legends in general, but it's, like, 5 times as true on ADC because fucking everything is out of your control. Right? So you don't focus on doing stuff correctly because you're like, yeah, now I was, like, gonna lose this game, but instead I hard 1v9. It's like, nope. Like, I was gonna do terrible because my team just didn't play around me, but instead I managed to squeeze out all these, like, small adjustments to... play a little bit better. And instead of going like fucking 0-4, I actually went like 2-2. Or like 0-2. Or 0-1. And you just have to learn to get satisfaction out of... Even if you're doing bad, you did the best that you could. But that means like literally focusing on everything that you could do better. Not just you go 0-10, it's like, I did what I could. No, no, no. Focus on what you can do better. Squeeze out any possible improvement you can find. Take satisfaction in it. That is the only way to enjoy ADC. To actually enjoy the games that you play, even if they go bad. But at least knowing that you played well. You found what you could do best. Maybe I should have joined this fight. And you know that you couldn't have done better. Or at least, you know, not within your, like, actual skill level. This guy's probably gonna try and dive. Oh, nice, he didn't expect the turret aggro, though. Yeah, that's all you can do. Now, you can still be a little bit depressed if you go on like a 10-game loss streak, where you did do everything you possibly could. You know, at a certain point, we're humans. It's only natural our emotions will affect us, and our results are going to affect our emotions for sure. But like, if you're just like hard stuck as an ADC, just 50% win rate, as a player who is like more or less of that skill level anyway, if you're having a terrible time of the role, you probably just don't have the right mindset. You're too focused on results in the role that doesn't decide the results. You need to be focusing on your performance. And again, I don't mean like I went 5-0. Yeah, I mean like any scenario you're put in, be satisfied, do the best that you can, and be satisfied that there wasn't anything you think you could have done better. Like if there was a clear mistake you made, you're like, okay, I should have done this differently. I'll just do that better next time. Okay, we'll go on Mel. Nice. Do we want to gank this guy too? Probably, yeah. He's chasing our teammate. We need to not hang him out to dry the way that my teammates keep doing. Maybe I shouldn't have popped over here though. Misfortune could try and trade with me, but I could potentially kill her though if she does that. Okay. She can try and ult to like distract me, or she can use E, yeah. She didn't have mana for EQ. Jeez, man. Got him. Elise, you did not have to do that. She'd already flashed, right? I feel like she had. Huge. Okay. Like, no matter how hard my teammates grief me, right? So long as I can recognize there was something I could have done better, then I'm not like that mad at my teammates. I'm more like, oh yeah, this a lot of the fault goes on myself. Like, this is just a standard scenario your teammates are going to put you in solo queue. I play League of Legends signing up to the fact that this is going to happen, right? So what really went wrong isn't that my teammates did something stupid. What went wrong is that I didn't correctly adapt to it. And so I know the solution, right? I just need to do better next time. That's how you keep a good mindset on ADC. And just in League of Legends in general, but again, like 10 times more important for ADC. Because at least where other roles have some agency, you just have zero on ADC, so you have to roll with it. And if you can't roll with it, either quit playing League of Legends or play another role. Or, like I said, take a break. Like, I could not adjust to that mindset until I took a until I got like a mental refresh by just taking a break and playing another role. Nice. Mel could have tried to reflect that, but she didn't do it in time. I'm pretty sure she was in range for the last shot. Nice. Volibear is TPing somewhere. There it is. Okay. Not much of a flank. Okay, let's focus. Volibear is quite fed, so I imagine he's the Paroki here. Gonna have to switch focus to... Oh, actually I need to flash out. Oh, I nearly had my E back up. Shit, I was in a really shitty spot there. I couldn't actually move. Like, I tried to move into a spot where I could actually flash out, but... I think it was because J4 was, like, blocking my clicks. I don't know, let me see. Like here, I'm trying to move to the left, but I keep clicking J4. Yeah, I didn't even flash out of it. That's crazy. He actually only dropped the ult because he assumed I flashed out, but I didn't. Did I have just flashed over the wall, though? That might have been ambitious, though. No, actually, I could have. Again, it would be hard to click here, though. Depending on where he's standing. That sucks. I just needed to flash towards my teammates, I think. That's the first thing. First thing I could have done, and actually, in hindsight, just because of how like, from there onwards, I just couldn't end up clicking anywhere. Definitely would have been the best choice. I guess I'll go bot since Lux isn't going there. The way that wave is, I mean, somebody should be farming it. I think Lux is too busy flaming our teammates, though. Do you think they will buff Kai'Sa soon? I don't think so. Like, if they were gonna buff her, it would probably be for MSI. I think they already have given her all the buffs that she needed. It's just that her evolves are still a little bit awkward. Like, she's strong despite her evolves being awkward. Like, that's basically what they've achieved with their buffs, which isn't how I would have preferred to buff her. Like, she's just much more satisfying if her evolves are good. You can kill this guy. Nice. Oh, shit. Got him. Shit! I still got stunned and I... Okay. I got stunned and I got hit by his fucking E. So I needed to basically E sooner. That was my mistake there. Do we need anti-heal this game? Yeah, it would probably be somewhat helpful. Unless Whisper is then. Otherwise I would have done Noon Quiver. This is not a game where I think I need anti-heal. It's a question of... They have some heal from the Volley Bear and from the J4, so is anti-heal actually going to be more worth than LDR, even if it's not like crucial? I reckon it probably will be, because from my experience playing against both Volley Bear and also just fucking Sundered Sky in general, I feel like there are some scenarios where it just randomly fucks you over to not have anti-heal, even if most of the time it doesn't actually feel like it does much, but potentially it could lose me the game to not go anti-heal. And even if it doesn't, I mean, it should probably still be at least efficient. I've got ult up. Couldn't get behind the minions in time, fuck. Maybe I should have queued them. Then if I landed my dummy on her, she might have died. Oh well. I was gonna gank this guy, but it looks like he's already dead. Nice. Bro, I'm just critting every single auto even though I'm only on 75%. That was a crazy streak. I'll go for the wolves. I still need to keep farming until I've got Mortal Reminder. I'm not gonna probably use Q on the wolves though. I'm trying to conserve some mana at this point because I'm running low and I still need to stay until I've got Mortal Reminder. There's gonna be a fight that I want to be completely wasting all of my mana. I could look for a base now, but potentially, yeah, we'll join this fight first. Still got enough mana to fight, because I've been a little bit conservative with that. Nice one. Nearly got ult up. She knows I'm coming, I guess. Cool. Alright, time to base. The only alternative is to run all the way to Misfortune, but if I need to waste all that time on rotation anyway, why not just go straight here? Now I get the home guards into lane. It's a kind of wave anyway, so I'm not gonna. I literally only miss one melee from this base, right? Even if it wasn't the kind of wave, I'd miss like 2-3 melees. You know, not the end of the world. Definitely would rather just get my base off. I mean, that fight is gonna be over by the time I get there anyway, so we just ignore it. Continue pushing mid. Then we'll see what the options are. Zac is still bot, so potentially we play a run there. I'm on the way. We don't have to let him base though. Hang on, is this a misfortune? Yeah, it is. I'll kill her. I'm on the way, Zach. Oh my god, that heal. Sorry, buddy. We'll just get to squeeze more kills out of the scenario. He could have just kited away from the volley bear anyway. I think he didn't play that optimally. Ideally, we shouldn't have even had to blow the Zark passive. Whoa, ah shit, my bad. No point flashing, my bad. That was on me. Should have been obvious they would try something. I knew they were in the area. I think I just got a false sense of security because Zach wasn't around, but they also just saw him walk away. Yeah, this was like hard to react to because it came completely out of vision. I guess it was also like really close range even. The main thing is that I let my guard down and I shouldn't have. If I was actually worried that they could do that, then I would have reacted. It's the fact that it caught me off guard is why I couldn't react. How much is the CPM that you get for ads here on Twitch? I have no idea what the exact number is, but basically it's the majority of my revenue on Twitch. I depend on it heavily. Nice. Hess's job is just so easy sometimes, just ult in and clean up. Cash per minute? No, cost per mil. It's basically how much I get per 1,000 ad shows. Ooh. Maybe that's my bad. Should be able to do Baron though. Do we even need the whole team for that? I don't want to fuck with Volley Barrel alone though.
Get up, stand firm, strike
hard. Zach's still to do blue. It's fine, we don't need him. Okay, and if I just have one wave, I get my Bloodthirster, right? There's also just like one thing that I think I can get away with, just to test. Which is probably really stupid, but I was thinking the other day, like, if I was to get W Evolve on Kai'Sa, what would be, like on full AD crit Kai'Sa, what would be the least stupid AP item to build? It seemed like it was either Shadow Flame or Lichbane. Or Zhonya's. But if I want to deal damage, how much is this going to deal? Probably not a lot. We'll see. We'll see. It's probably going to be stupid. Don't try this at home. But I'm fat enough to hopefully get away with a suboptimal choice. If it probably is stupid. Oh wow, yeah, I can really tell that I've got no fucking AD here. Jeez. I mean, at least I've got my lower W cooldown. Yeah, no, I've built a build that scales heavily with AD because, you know, crit skills with AD. You can't crit AP. You can really tell that I'm just missing all that fucking AD from Bloodthirster. I get the evolved W, but I just don't think that's worth. Hello. Cool. Like, I didn't even need to use my W evolve, right? Like, this build just does not depend on W at all. Alright, I tested it. Oh, god. I'm probably dead. No, fuck. Maybe if I flashed instantly. Alright. Now I know never to do that again. I just wanted to find out. I think I could have won the game with that, but I could just tell. It's not as good as Bloodthirster. It's not even about the fucking lifesteal on Bloodthirster, it's just about the AD I could have had. I'm so much stronger with 80 AD with this build than I am with W Evolve and 100 AP. Oh my god. Wally's a beast. And yeah, like I said, I mean, you also get the W evolve from Shadow Flame, but magic damage and true damage critically strikes below 40% health. That's great, except I'm running a build that doesn't even run magic damage, so what would be the point of that? Magic 10, great, but again, I'm barely doing any magic damage. So nah. Maybe some games, like if you really need the Zhonya's active against assassins, maybe that could be ideal. But I think almost certainly it's just Bloodthirster or GA every single game on Crit Kaisa. What do you think of Ghost on Aphelios? Don't want to run it most of the time. Maybe some matchups you can get away with it. It's like a scaling choice, but she can take it. Can I kill her? I'll try it. This is what I mean. Like, when the enemy Kaisas do this to me, they get away with it. Thankfully, I still get away with it this time. Like, I just win 1v2. But, like, I try it onto the enemy, the whole fucking Avenger shows up. Meanwhile, the enemies can dive me on... I can't help here. Meanwhile, the enemies dive me on my tier 2s and no help to be found, bro. That's basically been the reason for my loss streak, because I can't get away with anything. While the enemies get away with everything. Worked out this time, though. Can't reach him. Nice. Nice, well played, guys. Is she trying to dash through the wall? Hello. Oh, if I landed my W. Well, she's still dead. I don't know what she's doing here. She can't defend this. Like, this is what I mean. Like, is she dealt a shitty hand this game? Yeah. Like, most of my team is stomping. It's a shitty game. That's why you have to take pride in, like, playing the best that you can. If Misfortune walks up and dies here, you know, like, that's something she can fix. That's something she can be happy about. Like, oh, this is what I can improve for next time. And maybe if I play perfectly, then maybe I could actually carry a game like this. But you're not going to carry a game like this playing like that. There's no point even being tilted at your teammates if you're playing like that. Until your gameplay is perfect, you always have something to improve. And it's not dependent on your teammates. I'm running out of fucking mana, by the way. Nice try, wasted a lot of time. I've got barrier, right? Yeah. Barely got stunned right before finishing him. We keep healing. That's a big mana cost on my W to be using, actually, just to remove her Banshee is probably not worth. Right now I'm just being really conservative with my mana. I don't want to use an ability unless I know it's going to have a result. Not just using it to gap close and see what happens. Because if I can manage to conserve enough mana in the long term, then maybe I actually have enough abilities to pop up with, like this. And I had enough for my E as well, and unfortunately I can't finish her off. What the hell? Awkward. I need to flash out, but I can't! I'm trapped! Oh, the turret died before I finished this last shot. Oh my god. I was lucky. So what could I have been doing better there? I could have realized my flash wasn't up, so I needed to pop away from the turret. I could have realized I needed to be hitting minions permanently for lifesteal. Thankfully, my mistakes didn't get me killed, but you know, that's something I can improve. That's what I focus on. Even if I'm losing. Or at least I try to. Like, it's the one thing that can actually help you have a good mental. Is if you can just fully commit, nail down that mindset. GG. Let's do Kaisa. She should be good with Brawl. Okay, so we got, again, just the perfect Crit Kaisa game because we got 2 AP on the team. And that's good. I don't want to play AP if I can avoid it because I feel like this is the best build. It's definitely the most satisfying to me. People say Crit is better into squishy teams and on hit is better into tankier teams / when it's hard to get away with auto range. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if crit really is like bad into tanks though, is the thing. Like, it's bad if the enemies are stacking like 300 armor, sure, but unless your whole team is full AD, I don't see why they would be doing that. And if your team is full AD, yeah, you would want to go AP. Ooh, speaking of 300 armor though, they got a Malphite. That guy is gonna build 300, 400, maybe 600, 800 armor. But I mean, it doesn't really make sense though, because he's literally laning against Teemo and he's also facing Orianna. It would be weird if he actually stacks a lot of armor here. He's gonna need at least one early MR item, maybe 2 in total. So long as I build LDR, or by the time I built LDR, I don't see why crit should be any less optimal against Malphite than the AP build. I only build LDR 4th though, so that's the disadvantage. It's gonna be quite late until I build that, so if he does build significant armor somewhat early, that is a problem for this build. But late game, it's fine. Should shred just as fast, if not faster. In, again, my opinion, I haven't run any tests on this. It's just my intuition. Rel against Lucian, that's gonna be rough. Can't remember if they counter picked Lucian or she picked Rel after, but every time I have a lane like this, I'm like, this lane is entirely dependent on Rel actually landing her abilities, but Lucian can dodge them so easily. But he's pretty good. Ow. Okay, nothing to do there. Ooh. Nice! Okay, that was a disaster for them. Let's just commit. Nicely played from Milio. Nice! Did he not even use barrier? Actually, I feel like I heard it, so he must have. Ooh, close. Yeah, he must have done it. Did they not use heal though? I'm surprised they just died that easily, but... Lucian, like I said, like, Lucian could dodge the Rel W so easily. He should have just started E. There's not a single chance in hell we could do anything to him if he just started E. Not only was he out of position when he started W, but he fucking started W. That was terrible. A little bit of poke at the Emilio before I go. I'm also gonna pace one brush back. Nice invade, by the way. Ooh, is he gonna cancel? I think he has vision in the brush, yeah, that's he was super confident he would actually find my base there. This is kind of awkward, I'm probably gonna have to end up staying then. Yeah. This is the problem with Rel basing early, but potentially, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's not like she could engage on Lucian in time to stop him using his super long range W. He could have, she could have actually like blocked the W for me if she was like really next level. But at that point, I don't have that high expectations for my supports. It's easy to do, but also like just not something the average player is gonna think about anywhere near. So anyway, yeah, unfortunately, I'm ahead of Lucian, but I just currently cannot spend that gold. Oops. At some point I probably have to drop a wave unless somehow we just end up getting a good base anyway. But my expectation is that I'm not going to get a good base. But for now I'm just cool surviving in the lane. Round path over. I would say we should probably get out though. There's Orianna flanking, but... Isolated Q though. Perfect. Okay, I'll just do one auto on him. Didn't even get off, but whatever. That's fine, I got BF sword. Thankfully the wave stay was okay. Probably not going to be super satisfying, but hopefully it's just as bad for Lucian anyway. It's just a little bit too close to the turret. If it was frozen like here, then this would be perfect for us. So that is just okay, probably. Let's try. Okay, that is ridiculously lucky they somehow didn't get under turret. Okay, so I actually end up like 2 CS ahead of Lucian just from the wave state alone, as well as the fact that I got all those kills as well. I don't know how that went for my team overall. Maybe that was just even or even bad. But for me, that was actually great. Gonna have to disregard these, but I don't see how this is gonna work out for us either, though. Yeah. Still 3 costers, not a high price to pay just to see if anything can possibly happen. Even if I didn't see anything that could possibly go well for us there. Just as long as I'm not committing to like a fucking death. Can't snipe him. I don't have a ward as well, no.
Forgiveness is hard. But so very worth it.
Okay, we see Lucian topside. We just saw like a vision plant that only he could have used, so.
I return stronger than I left.
Okay, he's looking to base now. We can just look to keep crashing. No, he wants the base. I said we keep him in the lane. I'm 20 AD ahead of him in components.
I won't back down.
He might cancel his base now, but that just means he's staying with 20 less AD than me, which is good. See? Like, his options are shit if I just crash. He either stays and stays weaker than me with low HP as well, or he bases and loses out on a cannon wave. But he only gets this dilemma if I crash that wave. I needed to crash that wave.
Out of my strength.
Do I just wait for Yuntal at this point or what? I can't wait for the full Yuntal. I will need to base at some point. Could have maybe based there. Ooh. Nice one. Okay. Perfect.
I will make a difference.
Oh man. I do feel like that was just overforcing for no reason where we could have just kept freezing the lane, but should have flushed that, my bad.
This is my purpose. Learn from
Nice. Okay, now I just sadly miss out on this massive wave. That's really bad. There was no need to go so aggressive there. Nocturne is around, yeah, but like doesn't have 6. Dead? No, all the shielding. Fuck. I should have W'd. No, fuck. No fucking way. Fuck. I misclicked one auto, I think. Can't remember on what. Should have been dead there, my bad. That is fucking crazy though.
Hunters must be nimble and walk lightly.
Yeah, I should have used W there. That's one thing. I would have killed Lee Sin slightly sooner. Yeah, I clicked Emilio there instead of Lucian. That's what fucked me over.
This skin taught me how to survive.
Okay, I've got enough for Yuntal. I literally just want to crash and base. For now, though, I don't want to push too hard. I mean, I know I'm alone. Don't know where Lucian and Emilio are. I know this is not a cannon wave, so hopefully, if I'm not interrupted, shouldn't take too long to crash this.
Monsters are
Okay, we see Emilio roaming. Ah, there he is. Oh well. I'm gonna base super far back in case he tries to cancel my base with his W again. Oh, in this whole skirmish, by the way, I also tanked the Lucian Q. I probably could have avoided better. That's also something I could have done better, I believe.
only continue.
Could wait 10 gold for a dagger, but I just want to rush into lane. I'm not gonna get there in time to cancel his base with my W, unfortunately.
Reminds me of
We'll just try and crash this wave as fast as possible instead. And by taking the aggro here, I drag the wave further to their turret, so when I finally kill this wave, my mini wave is already closer to their turret, so it's gonna crash faster. Very underutilized trick. Okay, sadly it's not gonna make him miss much farm. I do get a little bit extra damage onto the turret though, but I also took a bad trade, which sucks. Emilio could be around by now. Maybe I just even rotate for this fight, potentially. This is a big risk, but I can tell there's a fight, right? Like, both teams are postured for this.
is too beautiful.
Fuck, they see me. Well, this blows. But we have Orianna around. Come on. Okay, sadly she just doesn't have ult for a little bit longer. Can't keep chasing, sadly. Wait, Ori died? How the fuck did she die? Or I gotta assume Mel is gonna have her reflect.
Oh, trees. How I missed
Gonna have to base now. Yeah, I correctly somewhat predicted that Milio was actually... I don't know what gave it away for me. Was it the fact that it was like, I saw him here or something? I predicted that he was gonna return to bot even though we were fighting over grubs. I was like, if I'm gonna have to play super safe anyway, or there's a chance I'm gonna have to play super safe, eventually get zoned from under my turret, why not just fucking rotate to the fight and try and win it? Unfortunately, it didn't play out like that. Like, my team lost before I got there. I got some kills at least, though. I didn't completely waste my time. Still locking them off at R-dodge? Aha. You may think so. I was hoping he would ult at that moment. I expected that there was a good chance that he would. It was a good time for him to ult, so I thought that he might. So I thought it made perfect sense for me to ult there. Even if he doesn't ult, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, he would need to ult me after my ult in order to save Lee Sin. And if he did that, then he wouldn't have like the 3-man ult he otherwise had lined up, right? Like, he could ult 2 of my teammates or he could ult me. If he ults me, there was a good chance Lee Sin would still die anyway. It was just a good ult either way. The only thing I could fuck it up was not ulting before he landed his ult. That was the only way to fuck that up. Yeah, look very smooth.
this skin is fashioned for survival, and honed by instinct.
Oh my god. Not low enough for me to go in. Ooh, unless... Jesus. Need to focus solution if I can. Oh my god. Got him. Perfect. Let's fucking go, guys. I can base for BF side, I suppose. Yeah, I'm huge. I gotta say that, like, I'm not 100% sure whether my rotation towards here, like when I abandoned my turret, was the correct move or not. Like, if Milio showed up on bot lane, I would have to play super safe. Probably they couldn't actually zone me from farm though, like I would be able to farm under turret just fine. If they could dive me, then 100% I should have rotated, that was correct. But otherwise, it feels like a really big flip. I think it didn't work out too bad, I got some kills, but I still didn't even manage to win the fight. It wasn't even like 100% a win. I just happened to get kills out of it and I survived, but my team still lost the fight. If you can actually survive on the turret though, that might just be the higher percent move. I just occasionally want to try this though. Because you can't just decide something is the lower percent move just because it maybe failed the one time that you tried it, you know? There's something you gotta keep trying over and over before you can completely disregard it based off of experience and not just intuition. But my intuition tells me it was probably a bad move. They got like... replatings for absolutely free and then it ended up getting the whole turret from it. That's fine. Whereas I only had a chance of getting 2 kills, or 1 kill, whatever it was. 3 guaranteed platings versus maybe a chance at a few kills? It's like, I don't know. This is risky, by the way. I have no idea where Lee Sin is. Should be good, though, hopefully. Ah, should have let me have the kill, but oh well. Didn't want to ult to secure that kill. They can go for Herald, but I'm just gonna shove this mid wave first. Oh, we just barely get the cannon. Do I even go for the full turret? Nah. We'll help with this. And if Malphite was still pushing there, could potentially kill him. He's not though, he's being smart, he has vision. I'm gonna go catch this wave though. Hang on, I need to stay here for the cannon, right? Yep, nice, perfect.
I wield the abyss.
There's like so much more farm from here than Teemo would, so I may as well. Now I'm gonna base, I'm not gonna keep pushing this turret, although if my team were playing around me, like if they hadn't just randomly left, I think we could potentially have that, but... Either way, a base is really satisfying here. I got Infinity Edge. Can start rotating towards mid now. Drake is gonna be up soon anyway, but yeah, I feel like as a team we should have played for that turret, that would have been free. I think Teemo already could have rotated, by the way. The only way that we both catch like all of the available farm on the map is if he went top. I meant the Q there as well, oh well. Okay, that's an AP Malphite by the way, so like my concerns about the AD build against a Malphite potentially choosing to stack full armor. Not gonna be a problem. Whoa! I need to flash, I didn't flash though. Ah, my bad. Yeah, all I had was ult, I don't know if I had a mark on anybody. That sucks. We should have had vision of him walking up as well, right? Oh, actually we only got vision recently. Yeah, that's weird, it was just either already in the brush or he just circled around from here. I suppose this is probably more likely. Okay, nice guys. They don't always finish last. Dude, I keep like gravitating towards words to ping them, even if I've already pinged them a dozen times. Like I move on to something else, then I see them again and just immediately think like, what I can ping? They better not get into a fight. If they do, all I can do is just push this turret. It's gonna give a little warning ping, but it looks like that was a good play for them. Mainly I just want them to know like, hey, your ADC isn't here. Keep that in mind. Ideally I should have pinged that already, but... Could probably work on my communication a lot, like I can spam ping that I'm going bot, for example, and not just go there and hope that my team notices. Oh god. I mean, that was a free turret, there was no need to get into a fight that early for my team, I think. This fight is already lost. Can go for a wave, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know if communication really mattered there. I was very clearly pushing that turret. I'd already made it clear that I was bot. We hold Q until that thing is over. There we go. I don't know if that was worth my flash though. Fucking Milio. I need to get out of here, buddy. Malphite probably, if it doesn't have ult up, it's probably coming back up since he's got this thing. Man, if we had feats of... Wait, no team has this yet, what the hell? Oh man, if we had that Drake, we could have had it. But yeah, if I just had the upgraded boots, I would already have my E-Evolve. That's the awkward thing about Kai'Sa.
I came for the hunt. Stay.
Should be able to push this turret, right? Nice. Even if we were to get collapsed on and die here, that turret is guaranteed. The collapse is not. It's a high percentage play. You don't die there, TBH? I don't know when the Malphite ult comes up and he can't just like chase me down with QE. I don't think we have the damage to kill the Malphite when I'm that low HP. If he just decides to focus me, I die so fast I barely even contribute anything. And the Teemo does very little against Malphite because Malphite has a Mar, right? Yeah. Don't want to base just for a dagger? Probably not, no. The enemies are gonna beat me to this rotation, but I can push mid. Nearly got ult up. Okay, now she's tagged. Okay, she didn't expect the crit, so she didn't shield. Alright, perfect. The mid pressure works. Question is, are my team gonna commit to a 3v4 there? He stole it. Okay, huge. I got upgraded boots. I'll have you evolve now. When it updates. Wait, red? Oh, no, wait. Does it only give 5% or 10%? My bad. Yikes. And sadly, the wave just died. I can't quite finish this turret, at least not yet. So that was worth for my team, though. Did I give my life for this turret? I say I do. If it even comes down to my life. It might do, and I'm okay with that. Get 2 melees. Alright, looks like I'm fine. Yeah, this is all overall extremely worth for us, I would say. This is what happens when Lucian and Amelia just disregard mid-prow to go rotate to the Herald. I mean, they still had Mel there, to be fair. Mostly the fuck-up was on Mel. She tried to contest me. What she should have done was, like, if she knows she loses, or if she, like, can't afford to get into my range at least, just keep walking back, wait until the wave gets into the turret, then you clear the wave. I was walking forwards, actively trying to zone her from the wave, and even trying to get on top of her. Like, I know if I ult her, she probably dies, but she let me do it. If all she did was defend, nothing, I couldn't have done anything. These guys need to be careful, bro. I don't currently have ult. Fuck, my ult failed. No! No way I'm alive, what? No fucking way. The amount of time I survived for was ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. The peel isn't enough. We just lose. I don't think we should have been fighting there. I think, even if I ulted properly, I would have maybe I could have tried to take down Lucian with me, but there's just not a chance I could win there. We shouldn't have been fighting. What compelled me to follow up was my instinct of like, oh my god, my team are just gonna think I'm trolling if I don't fucking do anything to help them. That's not a good excuse. I shouldn't... If I know it's a bad fight, I need to just be literally just sitting back here. I should push that mid wave. I should push mid. Try and get the inhib. Not a chance in hell this fight is smart to go for. I was a little bit surprised, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like by the time I did actually go in Illusion there, that was actually maybe not so bad a time to go in. It ended up being not so bad. I'm surprised Malphite just went for a one-man ult on me. And I could have outplayed it as well by ulting. So that's also like... failed execution in the fight as well. But realistically from the start, I should have been okay with my teammates potentially feeling like I'm trolling them. Because like they're the ones that are trolling. It is what it is. I needed to adapt to that the best that I could. I'm just gonna go for mid-prow again, by the way. I say get out, don't force a fight right now. Neither team has to start Drake right now. Just get away. Nobody's defending this, right? I just get a free inhib. This doesn't even just have to stop at an inhib as well, by the way. If we're patient and don't immediately let them do Drake by letting them ace us immediately, potentially get the Nexus turret as well. See what we can do. Oh my god, Ori. No, the whole wave is dead. Holy shit. Alright, so that couldn't really be done. I don't think Ori should have been TPing anyway. Oop, my bad, I shouldn't have wasted E. Didn't even dodge because there was the wall in the way. Yeah, I mean, that inhib was free, right? And I did not need her help for the inhib. That was just a silly TP. Not sure if she could have achieved much else by staying there anyway, but at best it was just a wasted TP, you know? I mean, I got a lot out of this. It's just that what shouldn't have happened was my team dying as a result as well. All they had to do was just give up the Drake. Whoa. Fucking hell, I had my mouse off my... my hand off my mouse there. Alright, it's got one armor item now. It would be great if I could just base on that Lost Whisper, but... Maybe I can just wait for that. I would have to sell Dorn's Blade, but it's acceptable. I can just base on that amount of gold. Should I go for it? My team are around, yeah, fuck it. If he wants to turn, I'll have to engage onto my team. Okay, well now he's massively chunked out. That's something. That's the base at the very least. Hopefully he doesn't have TP. Maybe my team makes a play there. I'm out of mana anyway, so I'm just shoving before I base. Now I'm basing. And then the priority will be to join the team ASAP because I'm actually fairly strong at the moment. Don't need anti-heal this game, do we? Wouldn't be terrible. If I happen to base on it, I will buy it. If I can only afford low doms, then I'll do that. Thanks for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. I'll go flash up for the Muffet ult right now. Nice combo, by the way. Straight from me. Does a lot of damage too. Is not very tanky at all though, Jesus. Big. Millia shouldn't have walked up there. Nice one. Ooh. I'll use barrier, fuck it. I fucked it up. I cancelled an auto before my E. Oh well. What are my team doing, by the way? Yeah, maybe we end here. I might as well just walk through there. Through top lane to get there. Before today, by the way, I had literally just a 50% win rate on Kai'Sa. She was like my worst win rate ADC. And I've just stomped like 2 games in a row with her. Can't end. Honestly, maybe not, yeah. I maybe should have kept on pushing top, I wasn't thinking. But we'll see. Fuck it. Rawl is tanking. Okay, I think we end. Alright, GG. Nice, okay, I would say that was a pretty solid 1v9 from me. Nice one. Maybe another Kai'Sa game. Good with Alistar, good against Pyke. Let's fucking do it. I actually would have to go hybrid or, well, AP Kai'Sa this game though. Sad. At least look another comp so far. Yeah, we've all locked in. All AD. So I'll have to go AP. Should be able to go Shiv here. A little bit of extra magic damage, faster evolves. I don't really need anti-tank against that comp. What do you think of the Dante situation? What, the fact that he rage quit ADC? Thinks this is a terrible role? Thinks it has no agency? Thinks it's completely dependent on support and junglers? Oh man, where did he get that idea from? That's incredibly controversial. Personally, I find that my results in any game are only dependent on my performance. If I play well, I win every time. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he was completely right. You gotta appreciate ADC despite its faults. If you don't, it's not the role for you. Is there a point of trying ADC if you feel like you will never get there mechanically? If you're gonna enjoy the role anyway, then yes. Like if I wanted to climb to Grandmaster, ADC would not be the role for me to try that on. I'm not mechanically good enough to do it on ADC. I could try getting better at other roles which are more macro dependent. But do I want to play other roles? No. Would it be nice to hit Grandmaster? Yes. Am I gonna play another role that I don't enjoy as much for it? No. I'm content with being a Master Heart stuck. We're gonna have to play this very safe for now. Nice. Let's place a ward in here then. Ooh.
I will make it.
They're about to hit level 2.
I came for the hunt. But I'll stay.
I don't like when my support goes for like CS like that though, where it's like absolutely free. The enemy ADC is, sorry, our ADC is clearly gonna get that. It would be better to save a support stacks for CS that are hard or like impossible for the ADC to get, even if the support tries to help them. Doesn't really matter this time though. Whoa. Did he just have his W cancelled? Holy shit, he did. Wait, what? Why did he stick to him though then? We're getting cooldowns back from Alistar, right? Not in time, I guess.
I'll be your monster.
My gank? I mean, Alistar, you messed up your combo. Or like had it cancelled anyway. He had much less impact there than he should have usually had. You can't just look at that gank not working out super well and just absolve your own fault from it. And it could have been entirely different if you didn't mess it up. That's good. Okay.
I survived the void. I refuse to let it. I refuse to accept it as my fate.
Yeah, I think we should try and engage on him. Got him. Awesome. And that probably wouldn't have happened if not for the Kiana gank, so... apologize.
I won't forget.
Bro's complaining that his jungler is giving him attention. Ooh, is my base cancelled because Alistar went for an early recall? Yes, it is. If Alistar wasn't insistent on making sure that he got his recall off before mine, then when Pyke went to cancel my base, he would have run into Alistar, would have cancelled Alistar's base, and Alistar would have prevented him from cancelling my base. So what is he going to do with his prow? Is he going to, like, gank some lane? Nope. Looks like what he's gonna do with this all this tempo he gained by griefing my base is he's gonna get into lane faster, and he's gonna get into lane, and he's gonna soak up XP. He's gonna potentially get a loss it on a cannon. That's great, except this should have been me. That cannon, that should have been mine. He recalled earlier at the risk of my own recall getting cancelled so that he wouldn't miss out on golden XP. Now that may not have been his logic, but that is the only reward that he can get from recalling sooner. Does that seem like a good reason to recall early and therefore be unable to protect your ADC's base? No. He should be just synchronizing his recall more or less with mine. Now I just missed out on a lot for nothing. But at least Alistar doesn't fall behind. That's the role of the support, right? Get yourself ahead. Oops.
Stay alert. Stay aggressive. Gotcha. This is my fate. Learn from it.
Oh no, not again. Could be decent though. Nice one. We have a Shen ult. We have a Shen. Forgot about that. I don't think we actually needed it though, but oh well. Eventually we can get the Drake now. I'm just gonna make sure she's in freeze. This would be horrendous for me. Is she gonna try and ult in me? Yes, she is. Fuck these auto cancels, bro. Alright. I guess my team has this without me, right? She might be about to level up. That or she's just trying to waste all of my time, I don't know. In case she's gonna contest though, I need to walk up actually instead of recalling. Okay, she's not contesting. All good then, and we can just base. Looks like they don't have vision here. Or Draven should be cancelling me otherwise. I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna get BF sword. I'll get one dagger, fuck it, but... I'm not gonna commit all of my gold. I could have frozen this a little bit better, by the way. We could have walked all the way up. And then, yeah, Draven would be in theory able to hit him, but he could just knock the Draven back. And Draven wouldn't be able to hit him for a while, and then he could freeze the wave a little bit further back, and more minions would have survived. Oh, wait, dude, I completely forgot I'm doing AP this game. Holy shit, wait. Okay, I've still got the right build path for going AP, right? Jeez, I completely forgot about that. Okay, I may as well have spent my gold then, but whatever. Holy shit, good thing I didn't commit to the BF sword. Once I had BF sword, there was no going back. Actually, you know what? I could have still gone, I could still actually try out just Yuntal on an AP build. It's probably not too bad. I shouldn't have done it, because I didn't base on BF sword, but... if it just ends up happening, that actually would be fine.
I returned stronger than I left.
Now that I haven't committed myself onto static shiv either. Although if I've already built the pickaxe, at this point surely I just go static shiv off a base on 1300. Probably.
A moving target lives longer.
I think Vi might be around. Oh no, she's mid, okay. Nice time for me to realize.
They're hiding.
An enemy has been slain.
If I clear out enough minions here, maybe I can just try and all in the Draven after.
An ally has been slain.
Monsters are everywhere.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, I lose now. Oh, or do I? Okay, wow, I was gonna flash into this brush
2 down.
and deny the vision. Oh, I'm gonna die to Pike, am I? Is he 6? He's 6. What the hell? Okay, for some reason he didn't just immediately run to the flank. Interesting. Looks like he's just letting me get away with this too. Right? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I would have just flashed into that brush to deny him vision, then I would have been able to hopefully finish him off, but that would have been insanely close though. Thank god for that Shen ult.
This place is too
Yeah, I was hoping I would win that cleanup. I suppose, yeah, I didn't actually spend all of my gold though. Wasn't actually that effectively that ahead in items, even though I had a lot of gold lead. Nice one, so that's gonna be 3 grubs to us.
exploited.
Don't want to use my W for this. Nice. We see Pike. Okay. I mean, he still has ult and I don't, but... perfect. Nice try.
Feed the beast. Albeit.
I can do 3 points in W before we start maxing... 3 points in E before we start maxing W. Oh, I'm probably dead here though. If I had ult, I actually maybe could have outplayed, but since we don't, we just focus on killing all the minions. Otherwise, I would save my W for killing her instead of just trying to finish off minions. I would also save my Q for an isolated Q, probably. Probably could find that, yeah. Okay, I don't even get Q evolve yet. Even if I sell stuff for pickaxe, so... I won't bother with that.
I do not wish to grow old. That is why
Did Shen just ult you for shield and then cancel it so he didn't TP? No, so actually what he did was a lot more next level than that. That wasn't some secret tech. He was actively fighting Renekton. When I looked at them, they were like clearly in a fighting position. He was like literally in the middle of laning. And even though he was in the middle of trading, or like at least he was near Renekton, even though he was like in position to fight with his laner, he was looking bot, saw that I needed the ult, and just ulted me. Renekton was so nearby that he just cancelled it with his W. And then Shen just, therefore, had, you know, the ult didn't go through, but it's fine, because all he needed was the shield to save me anyway. So actually, the funny thing is that it would have been better... Should I fight him? Sure. Oh my god, that was kind of close. Yeah, it would have been better for Renekton to just not cancel the Shen ult, because then Shen would have had to fucking find his way back to top lane. Oh yeah, I could have done coal with this build path, I forgot. But I forgot I was even doing this build path.
I can make a difference.
I say we finished the Drake, bro. Nice. I might die to a Draven ult if I'm not careful. Probably shouldn't die to him just running into the lane though. Right, no static shiv. Or a no Q evolve either. Other Draven's rage quit at this point. I swear he should be back in lane by now. Fuck it, in case he's rage quit, I'm gonna stay. Ooh, okay, he's trying to cheese.
Exploit their mistakes.
Okay, I got the cannon, perfect. And that's supposed to be our last point in E, so long as I remember to start maxing W after that. Because at some point, we're gonna have evolve W, so we don't want to delay the W evolve, the max W, all the way until level 18. We want to delay it until like level 15 max. Why 15? Because if we delay it any further than 15, well at level 16 we have to put a point in our ult. So then it will have to be maxed at level 17 instead, which is a huge delay. If we start maxing W, you know, from level 12, we'll have it maxed by 17, and there's not going to be another delay from our ult. Yeah, Jack. Oh, it's freezing. I mean, should be easy to dive him, especially with Kiana's help. Oh, he's just trolling? Maybe not. Ooh, I was about to ult in, Jesus. Good thing I didn't. Holy shit, they actually have a lot of help here. I'm gonna leave, thank God, I survive.
Get up.
Alistar, you could be playing around your super fat ADC. Don't want to let Draven get back into the game. Still playing around mid lane. The lost lane, by the way. Well, I mean, I guess she's not losing. She's just got a worse KDA than him, but... Okay, at least we see Pyke roaming now. Ah, fuck.
Peaches I smell.
Pyke could be on the way back bot now. Draven has to be killable here. Jeez.
This world is changing.
Ow. This guy is strong enough to kill me. If it's sort of like meant like if I don't play carefully enough, you can. I'll bury this. Hang on. What? No fucking way. No, but I'd already outplayed her, man, and then he just fucked it up twice. Ooh. Should be fine. I'll just let my team peel me and kill him. Ah, I can finish him. Or at least hit him once. Alright, GG. There's a Pyke around apparently. Should be fine. Why does this Alistar have 6 kills by the way? Oh, he took the kill on purpose. He's going AP. What the hell? I see. Fucking... Oh my god, I can't find any of the fucking components I need for... It's just tooth.
If it doesn't,
Here we go.
next.
Should have just gone here.
Look closely, and your prey will
Rampage.
Okay, and I'm putting a point in W. I should just need like these two components for my W evolve, right? We don't need to have like the... It's not like super important that the W is already fully maxed by the time we get W evolve for the record. It's more like... definitely by the time we have W evolve and some AP, then our W is going to be really strong, and so we want it to be maxed out by that point. I didn't ult as close to him as I could have, my bad. Oh my god. Not for the Alistar Proto Belt, I might not have killed him. What the...
Don't be fooled.
Bro.
Shut down.
Well, Draven, God bless his soul, he is trying his hardest. Like, a lot of these deaths of his are actually... They're fairly close to killing someone. They're not quite there, but they're not like a mile off. You can tell he's trying. He's not going in unless he thinks there's a good chance he'll get a kill, but...
My skin is cooling.
certainly is not working out for him. Alright, maybe I just,
Time to hunt.
recall now. I can get my W evolve. Wait, actually, can I? No, I need both of these. I need the... What is the math on that? 1300? Yeah. Oh. I don't have ult right now. I need to be somewhat careful. If he's gonna fight me, at least let him do it in my wave. Nice. Should be able to get W evolve now. Why static instead of Kraken? I don't need anti-tank this game at all. What the? Weird.
And home.
Oh my god, she is dead. Nice, she's from Vi though. Fuck it, we go in, right? Dead. Yeah, they had no cooldowns, that's why I could risk that.
8 kills.
Even though they were massively grouped, it's fine. We have burst and they don't have the cooldowns to abuse it. Ooh, wow, how did that somehow go to Alistar? Still, if it means that even if my W landed, I wasn't gonna get the kill if he didn't hit him, so fair play. Oh, okay, GG. Guess my build in the end didn't really matter. Okay, I need to think about my pick again. They haven't... What? Are they... Wait, this could be Crotha's bot, I suppose. Otherwise it's weird they're just like complete counter-picking ADC. But they could be. Let's try Kai'Sa. Do I go AD or AP here? I already have 2 ADs. I'm probably gonna have to go hybrid, yeah. Unless, I mean... there's an assist though. Like, he could build a lot of armor if I give him the chance to. I'll have to go hybrid. I usually watch replays of a game I dominated to cheer myself up so I don't feel bad. So bad in the next 10 games. Fair enough. You can still learn stuff from like wins though, like... Assuming you're like 3-0 in lane, and then you have a... You die once and you go 3-1, but then you go like 5-1, 7-1, 10-1. Then you die again, then you go 10-2, then you go 14-2, 15-2, you end the game like 16-2. Complete domination. Well, why did you have 2 deaths though? What happened there? What is the underlying fundamental that caused you to die? Sometimes it's just a silly like, oopsie, I thought I would win that fight. Sometimes it's, oh, I got ganked. I had a ward. We had no vision, but I was sitting on a ward. Actually, I've been sitting on a ward for like 30 to 60 seconds. My support was also sitting on 2 trinkets. I could have pinged them to ward. Actually, the reason I died was because I didn't even think about the fact that I didn't have any vision for like a minute straight. Then after a minute, I got ganked, and that's how my death happened. And this time, it didn't throw me the game. Oh, no, for fuck's sake. My support is just not laning, so they get rewarded for this, at least temporarily. Fuck's sake. I've got Triumph. No! Oh, the... Okay, the Guardian. Fuck! But he stole the kill, bro! That was so unneeded. Just clean him up after if needed. Oh well. Okay, this is good though. This is good. Jesus. The fact that that started with them just fucking... Like, imagine how hard they lose that if my support is just with me. They could have been right behind me if they just coin flipped it, man. Dumbasses. They get what they deserve in the end. Nice, thank you for not killing this Calcer Thresh. This is the sort of minion that most supports, basically every support in Little would lost it. Because they're like, I mean, it's so low, like it's gonna die anyway. Would it? Did you wait and see if it was gonna die, or did you just assume a minion would walk up and kill it? No, you just assumed, then you saw the last available, you wanted it. You were not trying to maximize your ADC's farm there, you were just like, this is a farm that nobody would get mad at me for taking. It's like, yeah, sure, like it's not the end of the world if you take it, but it was also unneeded. Alright, we're actually ahead in farm to the Karthus. Thanks to the amazing waves that we had. Why is this guy just walking out of lane? Am I about to get 1v2'd again? Okay, I'm not. I don't want to waste my W in the Pantheon, by the way. Unless his shield is already down. What the? Wait, has he? Oh, I guess he doesn't have a shield then. That or he trolled. Interesting. Well played. Ooh, Nessus jungle, actually. God, their comp is so weird, actually. I could never have guessed in Champ Select what the fuck their comp was. If you told me they had Nessus bot, I would have believed you. They might have a jungler around here, by the way. The Nessus in question, indeed. That's why Karthus was just randomly running into their jungle. Hang on. I'll stay here. Ooh, Pantheon. Okay, Karthus out of mana. No. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. What the fuck is their mid laner here? A mage of all things, like not a roaming mid laner at all. Ah, that was a bad W. He was clearly moving upwards. He had no reason to move downwards suddenly. Okay, do I want to go Kraken Slayer against this comp? I feel like I can just do Shiv, right? Surely. Like, if their only tank is Nessus. Nessus jungle, who's already 0 and 2, and the rest of their comp is just like pure fucking mages and an assassin. Assassin support. What do I need the DPS of Kraken Slayer for? Especially when our comp is already like this damage focused. We should not like the damage to kill Nessus, so it's a small risk. It would be safer to do Kraken Slayer. But we'll see. Shit. Does it give the same AD as Kraken Slayer? I think it does. Do you think it works to rewatch your own games to improve, or is it a myth? You shouldn't rewatch like whole games, but there are certainly moments. Like if you just like skip forwards to all of your deaths, for example, you can learn some stuff if you approach it with an open mind and be objective about what your mistake was. Not like, oh, I got ganked, like it is what it is. I guess I could have dodged the Lee Sin Q. No, like think about why you were gankable, right? It's just it's not like you can fix every single mistake just by like skipping to your deaths only. There's so many mistakes you're making that are not related to your deaths. But it's such an easy way of skipping forward straight to your deaths and just immediately finding something that could be a quick fix. Or at least, in theory, a quick fix if you actually work on it. Wait, why is Sway suddenly laning bot though? I guess Karthus is trolling maybe, or it just ended up happening this way. Ow, Jesus. No, I cast an auto. Fuck. Now I died of the comment. No, fuck. Well, I wouldn't have killed Pantheon anyway, right? But at least I would have done that damage for something. Wouldn't have just died for nothing. Oh well. I had a shutdown as well, what the hell? I guess we're really ahead. So is you still better than an A? Was it a fluke? What do you think? So I haven't been keeping up terribly well with international stuff in quite a few years now. From what I gather though, EU has gotten shit stomped. Like the one memorable thing for me was like the fucking G2 who was beating some Asian teams, getting shit stomped by fucking like Golden Guard. No, who was it? I don't even remember anymore. But like some NA team that was NRG, who were heavily the underdogs. And as far as I know, we've just had worse results against NA than they have had against us, like ever since. Why the fuck would we assume that EU is still better at this point? Again, I don't watch pro play. I could be wrong, but I feel like the only reason to assume that that EU is better than NA at this point is past results. Past results don't matter anymore. Somehow NA seems to have caught up. Oh, he's not willing to base. Is he gonna get bailed out by his jungler or what? He is! He is getting bailed out by his jungler. But we have our jungler around though. We're doing Drake.
Maybe someday.
Gonna hit this for free XP and also for my alacrity stack. That's crazy, by the way. They just swapped one mage bot laner for the other. Isn't that crazy? I would have preferred to face Karthus as well, especially after I set him that far behind.
An ally has been slain.
And honed by instinct.
Okay, we'll freeze this. If Wei doesn't have TP, he's gonna miss out on this entire wave, and if he does have TP, he'll have to TP into a pushing lane and potentially get caught. The only thing I don't like about this is that I'm so close to Cyric Shiv. I could be shoving in this wave and basing on my Shiv. Instead I'm just like... This means that I'm just staying in lane longer. So I'm not getting a spike, although I could also just freeze this... like thin this out and base now, I suppose. If I don't get cancelled by Hui. Looks like I won't. Do I have time to pull this off then? I think I do. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely if I'm laning against somebody like Hui, I'm really glad I went Static Shiv instead of Kraken Slayer actually. That is actually quite important, so it doesn't take me forever to clear these waves, right? Which means I'm just sitting there taking poke all that time. Wait, what?
This is my purpose. Learn it.
Well, he's got no Q now, right? Oh, I missed my Q! No, no! And he's dead, perfect. And that's why when you miss your main damage ability as a mage, and it's got a reasonably high cooldown, bro, it's probably a good idea to back off, not to keep on pressuring. Like, do you think I'm just gonna sit there and take it? I'm Kai'Sa, I've got ult up, I've got strong all-in potential. You don't have DPS. Why would I not just go in and kill you?
I survived the void, but he
Bro flashes away, still dies. Easy. It's called punishing cooldowns. And on Hui's behalf, it's called disrespecting. We're getting TP'd on. I meant to just ping backwards, I didn't mean to recall, what the fuck. Okay, that's nice. Looks like Thresh lives because Hui gridded to try and kill me. Oh shit, I'm probably dead here. Oh, Barrier though? Oh my god, he actually died. And I've got Triumph? Please kill him. Why are you walking away, Thresh? All good, all good. Maybe I should have started walking away at a certain point. Oh well. Do we have kill ball from this? Yes we do, thanks to the call.
The yoke of fear is a heavy burden. Hunters must be nimble and vigilant.
Oh man, he almost killed Karthus. Nice, can I maybe snipe the Karthus if I'm lucky? Nah, damn. No. Ooh. Oh fuck. Where's the Karthus, by the way? What? Oh, he was completely out of sight, my bad. I didn't even notice like that it was Karthus specifically that had died.
Not wait.
Oh man. And I definitely did not know he died there. Like, I just knew Oxynote had killed someone. That's all I was accounting for. Oh well. I didn't even notice Karthus Q this whole time. I was just taking damage to it without realizing it. Whoops. My bad.
It was nothing. Really?
Sakshan keeps reviving us. I might get ulted here, especially if he's gonna also get a like flanking Nessus or something from that
Cool breeze.
the zone where I don't have vision.
I remember these. Reminds me of
Seems safe. Okay, so we know Nessus is bot side, so we know potentially he could follow up a Pantheon ult. So we just get this and leave, we don't push any further. Am I gonna go mid now? I could.
anger is useless to me. A wound that will only continue to fester.
The action wants to stay. Is just gonna get zoned out of the lane or what? That should be good. I got another pink ward.
Stay alert. Stay aggressive. Let them
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh, I almost had it. If I cross this way fast enough and Hui is lost sitting on the turret, then I can actually kill that pink ward as well. Would be useful.
moving target. They will
Double kill. Will be.
Nice one. Yeah, that's as much. I don't know, I'll pluck the passive, but yeah, this is as much up as you're getting. I want to start pathing over to hopefully not miss any farm. Miss one melee because it somehow got one shot, but it will.
They got lucky.
Go against his winner base, so I want to look for that.
Shut down.
I have no idea what happens when that time's up. Does it mean it goes on cooldown normally, or does it get refreshed? Not a clue.
I will.
Okay, he wasted his CC tool. Wasted his damage tool. His flash is very nearly up, by the way, because we know... Oh god, am I dead to this? Wow. Holy fuck, that was really close. Yeah, so last time we flashed within, you know, like, seconds of each other. So my flash was very nearly up, that meant his flash was very nearly up, but that means it was down still, so I could chase him down there. Very easy to time the enemy flash when none of you are running Cosmic Insight, then you both flash at the same time.
Ally has been slain.
Should I keep going here? I died with Karthus ult, I think I need the base. He could also potentially ult now that he's in his passive. Looks like I'm fine though. Damn, so close. Thought servers were down, not in the West.
I refuse to accept it as my fate.
Killing spree.
This skin is fashioned for survival and honed by instinct.
Whoops. Oh, this is just Nasus. I assumed it was Hui that was about to hit a skill shot on me. There is Hui. Ow, that actually hit me. But how desperate are you to kill me, bro? What the fuck? Can he actually dive? Maybe. Especially now got hit by that. Jesus. Oh, Pantheon was here as well. Maybe Hui is still flanking or something. I don't see where he is. There he is. Maybe I stick around then. I'm healing slowly from motion anyway, I suppose. And I need to deal with my team, right? So I can keep defending this. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm already low enough. Why is there a craft assault as well? Jeez. Fuck it, all in him. No. Fuck, I'm minion blocked. I'm still fucking minions, goddammit. Minion gap. Whoa, I almost died to Ludens. I nearly got W up.
Just might stay.
Can you lantern me in? Oh man. Lazy. Could've given that kill to me. Alright, maybe I should have stuck to him better so I could flash after him and finish him off, but all good. Thank you very much, Thresh. Can I even sell Static Shiv yet, actually? Sorry, not Static Shiv, Cole. Yes, I can, good. Actually, not even sure if it's worth, because I don't even get this yet, but... Oh, damn. Oh, no. No. Yes, perfect. Oh, what? Wait, that cancels my ult? What? That's crazy. I should have waited until after CC anyway before finally ulting in. Wait for the CC to time out, then ult in. Then I'm not CC'd when I go in, right? But, like, wow, I wouldn't have thought that would cancel my ult. I thought I would just get feared once I arrived.
I won't quit.
Stealing camps from Nessus is more valuable than taking the farm that I have available here. Especially when I can do both, right? I only missed 1 melee for this. Cost me a bit of HP as well, but that's it.
Get up. Stand firm. Strike hard.
We'll stay for now. I think he's gonna try and execute. He might succeed as well if I don't land this W. No, he actually dodged it. Damn. Maybe I was in vision. Oh shit, he's reaching me. Oh well, he didn't get much out of that.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll just base. I got Nashus. We'll do Shadow Flame.
Enemy has been slain.
Wait, that's not it.
The side of me.
Here.
Underneath the shell, would they see I'm just like them?
I'm gonna shove in a wave before I join them at the con. Maybe I can even kill this guy actually? No, missed, okay. Where's Diana going though? I thought we were playing for Otacon. Maybe I can collapse on this guy here though. Yeah, it's free. Need to just stand outside of the Karthus key range, but I can't help her. Nice hook. Oh, whoa, wait, what the fuck? I could have ulted, but I was already clicking backwards. Fuck me. Where does she come from, man? Oh my god, I guess she was stealthed. I should play Aurora sometime. It's one of those champs I still don't really fully understand. Oh, no, did she just flash through? I think she did. No, actually, I can't tell. It doesn't look like she flashed. I think I would have seen an animation. Looks like she popped out of stealth, yeah. Man, that's crazy though. I don't think of Aurora as a stealth champion. Somebody can make plays like that. It just happened again. Maybe she was just like, you know, not in a ward there or something, but jeez, just looks like she just popped out of nowhere. Hello, Pantheon. He had a ward in there. Got and now we got W fully maxed around the time that our W is actually going to get very strong.
I can make a difference.
That's why we put 3 points in E, because early on, before you actually have W evolve, and the points in W are just not great. But then we start, after those 3 points, and then we start maxing W, so we have it maxed by level 15. And it's not otherwise going to be massively delayed until level 18. You're maxing W at level 18 when you're doing an AP build, or, you know, a hybrid build at least. Yeah, that is just a massive delay.
An enemy has been slain.
You don't play Kai'Sa crit anymore? I do, but not when I have to, like a heavy AD comp, right? I've got Gangplank and Akshan. If I build AD here, then it's a really troll, because Nasus could have just built a ton of armor. Looks like he's just going full damage Nasus though, what the hell?
My suit hungers.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
This place is beautiful. I'm going.
Nice. We stole it as well. Oh, but I didn't get the blue. Sad.
I need to get.
Good enough for Shadow Flame now though, I think I'll base. Whoa. Never mind. Nice. Ooh. Perfect. Well, I guess now we can take the inhib.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Exploit.
Well, this is all we can do really. Should have probably just gone for Drake, but I'm gonna start basing now. I got another farm that I can safely take. Are you also streaming on Twitch? Yes, I am.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's fight or flight. Only now I do not run.
Shut down.
Probably Crypt Bloom should be good as final item, right? Stat or Rabadons.
Attack them and theirs.
An ally has been slain.
Got him. Let's take a small risk with the wolves here. I'm pretty strong, so I'm not super afraid if Nasus is up. I should melt him before he gets into my range even. He has Ghost instead of Flash as well, so... Oh my god! Jesus, okay. Fucking Aurora, man.
The hunt will resume.
Legendary.
rest.
Super late game, if I want to, I can actually sell Berserkers and get Sorcerer Shoes instead, by the way. That should probably be more efficient by the time of my build. At that point, I'll be doing so much magic damage. Amplifying it further with a little bit of magic pen would be good.
Monsters are everywhere.
Oh, nice. I'm sitting in a Crafter's ult here, though. Now I can't ult anyone. Now I can. Oh, thank god. Oof. What the? Nice. Damn, Shadow Flame feels good, by the way. What the hell? Why do I always just copy people building Zhonya's? Ah. Oh well. Alright, GG. Oh, Panther for auction. Oh, okay, good. I didn't steal that. Jesus. I didn't even notice.
I'm going to save it.
Yeah, may as well camp here. We know they don't have vision. Okay. I said we just camp. Just camp and either take the red buff for free or kill the first fool that walks up since they're not protecting their jungle.
This skin lives on me and hunts with me.
Chances are they just invading our top side again? This already happened once today. But why would we not stay for the red buff for? Like, they might be on ours. What if they take our red buff and we don't take theirs? They can path into here, but if he's gonna be 1v3, you know? Like,
Forgive me,
safest thing to do is just take the red.
but so very worth it.
Yeah, they must have invaded top side 100%. There we go. Very predictable. Like, why do you want to contest this 2v3 instead of just stealing the red buff? It doesn't make sense, man.
I can make a difference.
Is there support there as well? Because currently Karma's not in lane. And Tristana was playing that really safe, like she was expecting to be 1v2, but nope, Karma's here. Odd ward then.
This world is changing. We decide.
First,
Hold our ground. Attack them and theirs.
Yeah. This went about as well as I thought it would. Like... How are these diamond players, man? Even if they weren't in our jungle, the enemy red buff is completely undefended. Right there, right in front of you. Why would you not take it? It's free, bro. Let alone, like, not even thinking about the risk of trying to go for your red when we can guess they've probably invaded it. Like, what is the point? How do you get the diamond like this?
I came for the hunt, but I'll stay for the fruit.
At least it doesn't affect us on bot lane, though. That is topside's problem. Well, it affects us in the sense that we have a useless jungler because he's insanely behind, but hey, but he's still gonna kill anyway.
Get up. Stand firm.
Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Survival means
Couldn't avoid that fucking Karma Q because I couldn't juke to the left or right without getting rooted. Anyway, at least we won a trade there, just cost me my flash. I've still got barrier. We don't want to engage here, they've got too many minions. The problem is Tristana can just recall here, but there's nothing we can do about it because they have more control over the wave than we do. Fuck. Let's try and crash this. Karma might stick around on base, stick around and try and freeze, by the way. There's also much less likely, but Tristana could be also sitting in the brush trying to cheese me if I try and push by myself. This recall from Pyke, by the way, it's good if he's actually gonna roam or do something with this tempo, but if he's just like risking his ADC's base just to walk into lane faster, that is really, really bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna go hybrid. Yeah, but he is roaming. Good. It was unlikely my recall could get cancelled there anyway. Seemed fairly likely Karma was around.
It's fight or flight. Only now.
What add-on do you use for timers on the minimap, Professor? Also, wait, is this the same Graves? I just realized this is the same Graves as well, I think. Graves one also had a Asian name.
Exploit their weakness.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice one. Somehow the 2 IQs in Zao is actually just winning against this Graves. How does it even make sense? He's got the same farm. Now has more kills. What the fuck?
This is my purpose. Learn
An ally has been slain.
Can't really get that melee, it's just too far back. Tristan is also very clearly angling for an engage there.
a moving target.
That's fine. Pyke is just winning the game with his roams, hopefully. He's got 2 co-participation now, so he's had 2 successful kills out of his roam. If I have to give up a few CS, that's fine.
This skin is fashioned for survival and honed by instinct.
Well, I shouldn't even trade there, actually. Like, I don't benefit anything at all from Karma getting low, even if I slightly win the trade. Whereas every time I take any damage at all, even if it was a successful trade, it become easier to dive. Like, if I'm 1v2, the goal is to preserve all the fucking HP that I can. I should have pinged this on Karma, my bad. Tristan's probably recalled. I'm level 6 now. I think he started channeling it too early, but... Hang on. Nearly there! There we go. Wait, I don't have flash, fuck's sake. Ah, now I'm just dead. Yeah, I think he should have waited for Karma to get close enough to hook her over the wall. Okay, he's dead at least. Yeah, if he'd hooked her over the wall, that was insanely free, right? Took me forever to finally be able to E through as well. Oh no, this sucks. Like, either he uses her through the wall, or we don't kill her at all. That should have been the aim there, I think.
Things we carry
Yeah, we don't need Kraken Slayer here.
memories, love,
Enemy killing spree.
are the lightest necessities.
Holy shit. Can't get a range for a single auto. Ooh.
Rampage.
Nice one.
It's a good day for a hunt. I was spared for you.
Can't ward actually. Otherwise Tristana will jump on me.
I kill so they don't die.
Could still be trying to cheese. I'm gonna angle myself where hopefully SW goes through 2 different brushes. Okay, nice. So most likely Tristana's recalled. I'm not confident enough to use my E. I'll save it in case I need to escape with it, but... Looks like... yeah, I was correct. Karma's roaming, so Tristana recalled. Oh, I nearly have ult up. Man. Let's try it. Yeah, he's dead. Beautiful. Nice try. I didn't even know that they were on the Drake. I'm not sure Pyke even did until just then. Oh, for the love of God, man. I might be diveable now. Nah, Pyke is on the way, I'll be fine. Just annoying how low I am now. So I shove on wave and base, I can get static shiv. Karma's roaming. Is Tristana basing again then? Possibly. So far every single time the Karma based it was because Tristana. Karma roamed it was because Tristana based, but looks like not this time. Maybe we dive Tristana, although Karma might be back on the way. If she is, then I definitely just want to get my base off. Yeah, I'll base. I don't have ult anyway, it actually wouldn't be a great dive. Basing on a kind of wave as well, so perfect timing. Yeah, and they just got boots too. I suddenly went from 0 movement speed to... I'll know when the home guards runs out. 385, not bad.
Consumes everything, leaving only emptiness in its wake.
Also same Karma? Jeez, yeah, I do recognize the name now that you mention it. Hey Samuel. Trist? What the hell? Oh shit. Wait, what? Okay. What the fuck just happened, bro? I just thought it trolled so hard. Then I thought she must have been baiting when Graves showed up, but actually Graves was being chased by Zinzao. What the hell?
Stay alert. Stay aggressive.
My wave. Don't pull it away. Nah, she missed out on most of the wave at least. Can I shove this? Yes, I can. You can try and cancel her base with static shiv. Fuck, it's not working. Wait, what? She didn't even cancel, what the fuck? Bro, I went through... I lost all this HP to try to cancel. And they're still complaining that I didn't do enough. Like, my bad for not having perfect fucking timing, by the way. My bad. Jesus Christ.
I like it here. I just might stay.
I thought the wave would be here in time, you know, where I could auto-attack the wave with static shiv and cancel her base that way. Otherwise, like, all I could fucking do was turret diver. That's a big fucking risk. What is Firo doing here, though? I should have based even further back. Hopefully I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. What do I do? Something's getting not defended here no matter what. I think Firo is actually gonna dive me if I try and help there. Nice. Okay, looks like I'm fine. Jeez. Jeez, thank you. Don't let her get under turret. Before my passive runs out. Perfect. That was a big shutdown. She might be a smurf. I don't know why. I get that impression from how she was positioned there. She was angling. Basically what she was doing there, she was angling to make sure that if I was trying to get under turret, she would be already in position to zone me away from the turret, to not let me get farmed. That's why I was going to path mid instead. But I was also being zoned out of mid by the fucking people chasing Pike.
I returned stronger than I left.
Yeah, that just gave me the impression that she was a smurf, the way she was trying to abuse her lead like that. Level 437 though. Not likely to be a smurf then.
But I was never alone. Memories comfort like the closest companion.
Is Victor gonna go up top? Yeah, nice.
I came back for the others who could not.
Okay, I was gonna hover top in case whoever that was gonna keep on pushing. One more auto, bro. Fuck. Okay, she had barrier anyway. All good. I could have, like, let our minions kill their cannon. He just let me have the cannon on purpose. Or, like, he didn't give a fuck about denying it, at least. We'll shove this and then maybe try and help Victor, but he's probably getting ganked by Graves as well. Or we dive Tristana. Whoa, whoa. Wow, that was very weirdly clean. What the fuck? Thought he was trolling when he cancelled his Q for his ult, but bro had a plan. Can't really push that turret though. But I can base for this though.
I survived the void, but here is where
Sure, 1 and 8? Yeah. Okay, that is the second time in a row that he's... I don't know if he lost that hard on top lane last game, but yeah, this game we got fucking shit stomped. I think the matchup is bad for him this time. This time in his defense though. Jesus, she is not taking damage. No, she is. I shouldn't have ulted so early, my bad. Oh good, she's still dead though. Shove away then maybe help them. Probably will. I've got a big lead at this point. I'm gonna be huge in any fights. Well, fight is already over, so I guess I'll keep pushing. Graves is alive, I don't know where he is. Okay, there he is. If I can steal the big raptor here would be nice. He might just smite it away if I can just force a smite though, that's also a small minor win. Nice, okay I stole the raptor. Now if he wants to farm that camp, he's wasting a lot of time just for small ones.
forgiveness is hard.
Now I'm sitting on a lot of gold, maybe I should base.
Unstoppable.
Danger is real. Fear is an illusion.
Awkward how with static shiv you need the gridded boots to get evolve while without doing the second dagger. Means I can't go for the early W evolve until I can't get W evolve until I finish Nash's Tooth. Usually you can do it with just the components of Nash's Tooth.
Has destroyed a turret.
I can make a difference.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I'm on the way. I have you right now. Can't really fight there. Oh. What is Fiora doing? Why wasn't she running? That was clearly a lost fight. Unless... Holy shit, I can't reach her. The fuck? Okay, fuck. Oh, she's dead. What else can we get? Anything? Fuck, I didn't have to flash. Okay, I can base.
8 kills.
Did I want the wave, Joe? Bro, it's basing. Maybe honestly, I think I would have just... If I knew in advance he wasn't gonna take it, I would have just stayed and farmed it myself, but I will.
Look closely, and your prey will show you how to kill it.
Oh, not the pathing I wanted, but it should work. Nice. I like how Kai'Sa was my worst win with ADC on this account. I'm just stomping every Kai'Sa game. I mean, I was stomping every Kai'Sa game even when I lost. Even when I was 50% win rate. It's just that I would lose a lot of those games that I stomped.
Remember the name. Found your weakness.
What the? Okay, Karma. I shouldn't have used D here, that was a bit risky. Even if I don't intend to be here for long.
Hunt. Battle. Stay controlled.
Okay, I got a big base here.
Look closely, and your prey will show you how to.
Legendary.
I can't see anymore. Damn. Got him. Ow, ow, ow. Nice. God. Who would have predicted that my jungler, starting off 0-1-0 for free and delayed, massively delayed first camp, would end up just hard stomping this Graves after the lowest IQ jungle start in history. It's impressive. Bro had to handicap himself. Otherwise he knew it wouldn't be fair. Holy fuck, she's not losing HP, what the hell? Oh, okay, I just barely lived. Holy fuck. GG.